Hi, here as promised is some footage from the DBPower 4K in nighttime conditions. And I did a journey the other day where I set off as it was just getting dark, and then when I came back it was completely dark. So we'll have a look at the images I'm getting in low light and then no light. And I should just add that I bumped the exposure values up one stop in the cam. I got fed up with fiddling around with the ISO and what have you, and went for the ballistic missile and bumped the exposure values up one stop. So all the videos you're about to see, that is the exposure setting. And here we go. Right, the light is failing. It's just starting to get dark. It's evening. And as you can see, it's nice and pin sharp. I have to say the weather's been pretty mucky, and later on my windscreen gets pretty mucky as well. So perhaps it's not entirely fair, but I mean, this is real world stuff. This is how you can expect it to react in real world terms. As you can see, it looks fine in this sort of failing light. No complaints there at all. And here we are, we've moved on 20 minutes, so it's got that much darker. It gives you a good idea how dirty my windscreen is. Yeah. And it looks to me, now I should say all this is taken with wide dynamic range turned on. As you can see, I've got my headlights on. It's making it look a bit lighter than it actually was, but this is what we're getting. It looks a bit better, I think, the image when there isn't another car coming. The darker it gets. Actually, perhaps I'm talking nonsense, but you can see the stuff on my windscreen. It's still fine. It's still sharp. We can see what's going on. There's a bit of pink in the sky. Yeah, I'm happy with that, I think. Right, and a couple of hours later, here we are. It's got completely dark now. Now remember, I haven't got a very clear windscreen, and also the headlights on this car, frankly, aren't the greatest, and believe it or not, I've upgraded them. And we're a little country lane, so total darkness around us. And this is what we're getting. I've probably got the camera pointed a bit high, haven't I? But I had to refit it in the dark, because what I've done is I've turned wide dynamic range off. And so this is what it looks like in total darkness with wide dynamic range turned off for the night time. Let's have a look a bit in total darkness where we come across some traffic. Here's a car coming. Let's have a look at this pass. Yeah, that's what it's like. And here we are in total darkness. We're approaching a roundabout in the middle of nowhere, which leads on to the world's most stupid bottleneck up on Birdlip Hill. And here we are at night. Right, we're going for total darkness. Now we're going into lit. You can see the street lights. They're very yellow. I think are they sodium? I'll call them sodium anyway. As you can see, it's really picking up strongly on that yellow colour. And just let this run for a bit. We're back into total darkness and it goes much whiter. Yeah, that's the colour from the street lights is picking up. Yeah. Again, dirty windscreen, so it's making things look a bit fuzzy. But I think I'm still happy with that. I mean, it's good enough. If anything happens, it'll pick it up. You know, if a car suddenly veers out of the opposite lane and smashes into me head on, it's going to definitely show it, isn't it? Yep. Right, and here we are coming into town. And as you can see, we've got street lighting. This is the end of the journey now. And, well, what do you think? I think I got my 70 quid's worth, to be honest. It would help if I clean the windscreen, of course. But again, this is real world stuff, you know. I'm not trying to try and test the camera under perfect, scientific conditions. Right, I've forgotten about this. This is exactly why you have a cam. Right, here we are coming into Tewkesbury. We're looking at it in slow motion. Okay, and this guy on the right here, the car on the left pulls up on the pavement. This guy pulls over those dividing lines, another foot or so, and it'll hit me. And I couldn't move to the left because there's a car park there, and I don't want to go up on the pavement just because of him anyway. Yeah. Anyway, back to the movie. Here we are carrying on to town. And this is, what's the time? It's coming up to 10 to 8 in the evening on November in the UK. And this is what it looks like. This is what the camera's doing. I'm happy, I think. You can see that, yeah, I keep on thinking there's a cast, but in fact it's the street lights, isn't it? It's the sodium street lights. And that is in fact well illustrated a bit later on. I'll just get that bit. Yeah, in this bit you can see where we change from this sort of yellow sodium lighting, go across the roundabout here, and we change into much whiter street lights. And you can see it's not the camera at all. It's on the right there we got yellow, on the left we got white. In fact, it's doing a pretty faithful job. Yeah, I'm happy. Well, that's it. That's the nighttime video I promised you. Thanks very much indeed for watching.